So live stream starting on YouTube right now. Okay, so we in the side. Welcome to the webinar. Okay, for all those of you that are live with me, appreciate you coming on this webinar today. So today, guys, on this webinar, we're gonna be talking about something massive. We're gonna be talking about something awesome. This is Cater. Appreciate you for actually taking your time to come and learn with me. So I'm gonna be monitoring some stuff on YouTube, Facebook, trying to multitask at the same time. The reason I put this webinar together, guys, is because for the last few months, I hasn't been, doing much with different business that I've been doing. I've been kind of building a different business model, kind of peeking into how can I build things differently. And the type of results that I've been getting, I said to myself, man, I had to come and share some of the amazing new ways of really building a business online to make it happen. Now, I've been building my business online for the last 7 years. You name it, I've done it. I've done MLM, I've done Shopify e-commerce, I've done, I've even done, a little bit of home meetings. I've done it all. I've done blogging, I've done all that stuff to different ways of making money online. You name it, I've tried it. Now, I've never built a business like the one that I'm gonna show you tonight. I've never seen profits so fast or long-term, something that can sustainably make money. What started to happen with me when I started my online career, my online business, I got introduced to different companies, different products, and a lot of the time, company would fail, then I'd find myself, having to start over, or I started doing drop shipping, and I'll send out a bunch of items, and because of something that would happen with the with the person that's actually sending out the items, they would get late, the customer would be mad, then something would happen, and it would be totally crazy. All right, but today I want to show you something different. Okay, so let's get into this real quick. I want to share with you something that I've been working with my wife. Okay. What I'm calling this, guys, is the long-term business. Okay, we're gonna call this the long-term business. And what we've been doing, guys, is to build a brand long-term. Now, what I mean by brand, what I started to pay attention to, I started to pay attention with my kids. How many of you right now, you got kids? How many? And how many kids do you have? So drop a comment if you have any kids and how many kids you have. Okay. One, someone says one. Andrew says I have 3 kids. Dennis says I got no kids. Mario got 5. James got 3 boys. Theo got 2. Valerie got 3 boys. Jerry got 6 kids. Okay, I got 3 kids. Okay. I got twins like you. Awesome. I didn't know that. I've seen your kid, Ayash. I didn't know you had twins. Okay, so I got twin daughters and I got 1 little girl. So I got 3 girls, all right? So one of the things that started to catch my attention was every time they wake up in the morning, they would come and say, hey, good morning, daddy, and they would take my phone. Now, whenever they take my phone, they will go downstairs and start, watching YouTube, different stuff on YouTube. Now, start paying attention to them. What I started seeing was the fact that I didn't tell them who to watch, but they knew who to watch. So whenever I'll take the phone and I'll tell them, hey, this is what you're gonna watch, they say, no, daddy, this is what we wanna watch. And I'm like, wait, they know who to watch. They know who the brand is that they actually wanna watch. They'll tell me, hey, this is what's hot, daddy, we wanna watch Bleepy. And this is who we subscribe to. They will just take the phone and go to wherever they want. So what I started realizing was the fact that because they have their own brand, they know who they follow, is things has been changing. Back in the days, now with the media will tell you, hey, this is who's hot. Hannah Montana. This is who's hot right now. You watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This is what's hot. But now they the one telling me what's hot, not the media, not TV. They get the choice, the power of choice. And what I started to realize is that people that has a brand, and it doesn't matter if it's in parenting, if it's for kids, if it's for wedding, if it's for beach, if it's for vacation, People that has a brand now, people started to follow this brand and develop trust in this brand and watch them and give money and pay money and buy the stuff over and over and over again. So it started making sense to me how people would rather spend their money with someone they know, with a brand they know, versus someone they just don't know. That's when we started looking into, okay, what's going on with the business, what I'm going to show you today. Okay, so my wife, let me give you the story here real quick. Let me show you my wife, show you her channel. She started doing little things. Today, guys, in this webinar, I'm actually a lot of webinar you've been on, right? A lot of webinar you've been on. I'm going to show you something here real quick. This webinar is going to be different. Okay, this training is going to be different. A lot of training you've been on, they talk about the profit cycle. Okay, the profit cycle. Let's talk about it real quick. And you will go in a lot of webinar. This is how it goes down. Okay, the profit cycle in the webinar would be you come on the webinar, right? And I'll tell you my story. Tell you, I was broke. Which is true. I was broke. I'll tell you my broke to success story and how I start making money online. And I don't want to do that tonight. I don't want to tell you my broke to success story. So it would go like this. You go on a regular webinar, right? They will tell you the broke to success story. And then they will tell you that we have an offer for you at the end of the webinar. So the profit cycle goes like this. In order for you to make money online, you need this. You need traffic, which we're going to cover tonight. You need traffic that leads to an offer. And from the offer, when people buy, you make money. It's simple. This is the simplicity of making money online, guys. That's it. If you can get that, you actually can make money online. Traffic, offer, and then money. That's it. So most webinars you would get on, they would tell you the good life, the story from, hey, I was broke and everything. Now I have the system that's making me money right now. And they will make you an offer, right? So people would end up here. So at the end of the webinar, this is what you would have. You would have an offer. So which breaks the pattern. So what happened to most people at the end of the webinar, they have an offer. It works backward. Because you have an offer and now you have to figure out traffic. Because you're like, okay, well, I just paid $5,000 for this thing on this webinar, or $2,000 or $997 for this thing. Okay, now how do I make money with it? So now you left figuring out traffic. What the hell do I do? Which now traffic is what makes you money. Traffic and conversion, Google, right?
New from might be.
Hold on, get that off here real quick. Might be. I'll talk to you later. All right. So now everything is backward because now you're left with an offer. You need to get traffic in order for you to make money. Well, this is going to be different because I'm going to start with traffic. Okay. I'm going to start with showing you how to get traffic, how to build a business by building traffic. And then I'm going to show you what you can actually sell with this traffic. All right, so back to the story on how this thing came about to me. Okay, so let me give you a little quick backstory so you kind of know where we're going. All right, now my wife, I'm gonna go to her channel real quick so you can see. She got into this whole, wedding niche. She started doing DIY. So let's just go to her channel real quick. Some of you know. So she started doing DIY. This is a niche. Okay, this is a niche. Wedding niche, DIY niche. People do that stuff, right? So she made a video and the video ended up going viral, started getting views, getting traffic. But I said to myself, I wanted to see how can this thing go to a whole next level. Let me pull this on the side here. Show you the video. I'm going to show you one video here that went viral that got 400,000 views. This video, okay? She did this video that got 14,000 views, okay? As you guys can see, there's no PowerPoint today. It's live. I'm showing you stuff, guys, live, and I'm going to show you how to build, and I'm going to show you not only how to get traffic, and I'm going to show you how to monetize the traffic and make money. And this is not something that I can only do with my wife. This is something that I can do with any of you on here, okay? because I've started to master this in the last 6 months, and I create a formula around it where we all can build brands that makes a lot of money online every single day without having to beg people to join stuff, without having to really cash out on multiple different ways. Because what happened when you're selling just one product, whether it's affiliate marketing you're selling somebody else's product, or whether you're selling your own product, what happened is that when you have one way of making money, which is just one stream of income, if you're not making any sale, you get stuck. You don't make no money for the day or for the week or for the month. But what I started to realize, when you have a brand that have multiple way of making sales, you can tackle it in so many different ways where you have to make a lot of money. It's just, you just have to. If one doesn't work, the other one is gonna work. Okay, so this was the first video she did that went viral, right? Kind of viral for her, 14,000 views. I know there's people that get millions of views, so that's probably not viral at all. That's like nothing, but to her, that was viral. So when we saw that in that niche, we said, hey, there's a niche here where people are willing to watch. People are willing to watch certain things, give their feedback. Okay, we know, okay, that's a niche. So she made one video about it and see what happened. She got 14,000 views. She did another video about this stuff. She got 297,000 views. Then she did another one, 22,000. Then another one, 82,000 views. Then another one, 416,000. That's when I took notice. Okay? 482,000. Now, let's go take care of this first part. So let me bring this thing up real quick. So we're going to be taking care of the stuff that we need right now. What we need, guys, we're going to need to pick out a niche. Okay, we're going to need to pick out a niche. Just like she picked out a niche, there's so many different niches that you can actually go into, which I'm going to show some of you guys some of the niches you can actually go into. But for this to work, there's 5 necessary things you need, guys. 5 necessary for this to work. Okay, number 1, we're gonna need passion. Okay, that's one of the way this is gonna work. This is not gonna be something like, hey, you're not passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, it's gonna be almost impossible for you to make it happen, because it's gonna dread you every single day if you have to get in a niche that you don't have any passion for. Like, sometimes I see people, you know, they get into something for the money, and it kind of kills them because of the fact that if they don't get the money right away, they quit. But here's the thing. When you're passionate about something, like if you're passionate about working out, well, I don't have to pay you. Like, I don't have to tell you you're going to make money working out. Guess what? You're going to go to the gym anyway. You're passionate about that stuff anyway. So it makes it a lot easier. Instead of starting for the money, then trying to monetize, if you have a passion and you try to monetize, it's a lot easier for you to stick through. Like, for you to stick through, if it's a passion, you're gonna stick through the game. And right now, I could take away this business, stripe everything away from what my wife is doing, from everything we established in the last 3 months. She'll still be doing what she's doing because that's her passion. The key is, if you already have something you're passionate about, it's a lot easier for you to get things rolling. Okay, the second thing, it could be, if you don't have a passion into a niche, it could be an interest, something that you at least have some interest. Like, maybe I want to learn about parenting. I want to learn about interior designing. I want to learn about that stuff. Maybe you don't have the passion yet for it, but you want to learn. Hey, I want to learn how to do yoga. Something that you have some type of interest in that will keep you going. Okay, third way to make this work is skill set. Something you have skill set in. What do you guys know how to do? Talk to me. Let's get some interaction. What do you know how to do? What are some, throw some stuff at me right now. Let's drop into the comment section. Drop some, what do you guys know how to do? Drop some comments. I'm looking on, let me see if I could look on YouTube too. If we live on YouTube. Okay, good. We live on YouTube. We got people that say they're 17. Rock in the house on YouTube. So we got people on YouTube. So I was expecting this thing to not to go well, because YouTube, a lot of the time I try to do YouTube and Facebook at the same time, and things just don't work the way I want them to. All right, Charles is video editing. That's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna lead with video editing. Somebody else give me something else. Okay, someone else give me something else. What do you have some passion in? Like, you feel like, man, I love this stuff, and even if they don't pay me, I would do it. All right, I know I have a DJ on the line. Dirt bike, powerful. Okay, third by cooking. Country says cooking. Okay, so we got creating content. I can teach people how to, John says, I can teach people how to do mini important business with little capital. Okay, little capital creating business. How many people would love to know how to create business with mini capital? How many people would be interested in cooking? You know, right now, even if you have a job, guys, even if at your job, like let's say you're a chef, if you're at your job and that's what you do on a day-to-day basis, you cook. Let's say you're a baker, you bake cake. I can show you how to leverage those passion and those skills, which is the third thing we're gonna be talking about, which is having a skill set. If you have a skill into anything, I can show you with this business model a skill, something that you love to do. It's not something you're gonna stop doing tomorrow. Like, it's a lifelong journey for you. Like, if you're a baker, like if you're a cook and you love to cook food, you're gonna be cooking food for the rest of your life. You enjoy them. Matter of fact, you love it when people tell you, hey, we have this party, let's cook this food. That's what you love doing. If you love editing video, that's your passion. Like James Gordon right now, if I tell him, yo, let's go DJ that event, like, although other people say DJing, I don't want to DJ, but James, to him, that's life. That's what he wants to do. That's his passion. Like, that's the skill set that he has. So this is not gonna go anywhere. What if you can monetize those things? That's not going anywhere. Those things you're gonna do for the rest of your life. That started to click. What if you can build a brand around that? Just like my kids, they wake up in the morning and they know who to watch. They will spend hours watching them. They don't care if they play ads. They don't care if they have to buy something. Matter of fact, they asked me, I have to take him to this guy named Bleepy who's doing a get together for all their subscribers. They want me to take him and I have to pay money. I have to drive far. I have to go to a different city to take him. What if you can build something like this where you can get people raving to get your stuff that way versus pushing? Well, that's exactly what this is about. The stuff that I'm teaching you tonight, what this is going to be about. Okay, the next thing is going to be, for this to work, you want to create an asset. Let's say you don't have all the three things that I talk about up there. You don't have no passion for it. You have no interest. You have no skill set, but you just want to create an asset. Well, I'm going to show you how to create an asset, because once you have traffic, you have what's called an asset. The asset can make you money over and over and over and over again. You know, assets, I learned that from Robert Kiyosaki. The big difference between liability and asset. A lot of people thought their houses were assets, but we know from reading Think and Grow Rich and Rich Dad Poor Dad that a house, if it's not making you money every month, if you don't have people renting it, if you don't have people living in it, it's not an asset, it's a liability. So once I learned these things, it's like I start looking on ways to create assets online. Well, this can be a way for you to create an asset that keep generating cash flow for you every single day, every single month, every single year and year after. Why? Because your skills and your passion throughout the years, they're more likely gonna be the same. So if you keep learning and growing, that passion is not gonna change. Your passion doesn't just change overnight. Like, if you're someone that's into working out, health and fitness, you're more likely gonna spend your whole life, trying to eat healthy, trying to work out, trying to, if you're into designing, you're probably gonna spend your whole life doing that. What if you can learn how to turn that into an asset? Okay, the fifth thing, which is trade off for the money. All right, that's not what I would recommend, but hey, some people, that's what it is, man. Some people, they just do stuff straight up for the money. Like, I'm not gonna be ashamed of it. When I started my online business, I didn't do it for me to motivate people, for me to learn how to build up. No, I was trying to pay bills. Like, I did it straight up for the money. Like, I was drowning in bills. My wife lost her job. We was on food stamp. Oh, I told you guys I wasn't gonna tell you stories tonight, but it's true. And I started my business because I wanted a way out. I didn't want to wake up and go to a bus that I didn't like, go to a place that I didn't like. I wanted to have freedom to travel. I wanted to have freedom for my kids. I wanted to wake up and do whatever I want, whenever I want. I didn't want money to be a factor. I wanted to make 6 and 7 figures and beyond. I wanted to grow. I didn't want someone else to tell me how much I'm worth. I wanted to keep growing and growing and growing and growing so that, I feel good and I feel established and I feel great and I can help as many people. Someone says that the best way to help the poor is not by being one of them. So I wanted to adapt that model and create cash flow for my family to enable them to get the stuff they want. So I straight up started for the money. Okay, so That's the fifth thing that we're gonna be talking about. So one thing I want you to understand, guys, this is not gonna be MLM. This is not gonna be Shopify. Just although you could do Shopify, but I want you to pay close attention. So when that started, guys, so what started to happen? Her videos started to get more views. So now you could see she got videos we posted like a week ago that got 100,000 views. Where's this one? Okay, this one a month ago, four weeks ago, got 100,000 views. Now we get a lot of traffic and a lot of people. So let's go take care of the traffic. Okay, let's go take care of the traffic, which is this. Because I told you on most webinar you go, they take care of this, which is giving you an offer at the end of the webinar for you to pay money. And then you get stuck right there where you don't know what the hell, how to get traffic. You don't know how to get traffic, then therefore you can never get to this. You can't make money. Well, I'm going to start out with traffic. And then I'm going to show you how to get offers. And I'm going to show you how to get to the money. Is that cool with you? If you agree with that model, drop a comment, says yes, I'm down. Let's see what we got on YouTube. The GOAT, show me the way. Someone says, cater. Someone says my drawing sucks. I know. I know my drawing sucks, guys. But hey, I hope you could make the best of it. All right. All right. Peter says, let's go. I'm down. Rock says I'm down. Okay, cool. So let's get into the traffic. Now, here's what happened. Now, for us to get the traffic, okay, I'm going to show you what we created in the last couple of months. Okay. So with this brand, we created this group. Now, Facebook group is so powerful. So we created this group that has over 17,000 people. I know Raquel is inside of that group. She's on this webinar, so she can vouch for the amount of interaction that we get from the group. And you can see right now, today, I cleared this stuff this morning.
Alert from Google Chrome.
I cleared the group this morning. There's 230 people already ready to be added to this group. Now imagine like 230 people who's into that niche, who's ready to make stuff happen. Now, I'm going to show you how to take care of that. We haven't even get into offer. We into traffic. Now, how do I get all those people to come to this group? 17,000. Let's go ahead and look at the group insights so you guys can see there's people coming inside of the group and the type of interaction that's getting in, okay? The type of interaction. So look at the growth pattern. Look at the growth pattern. It just keep growing. It just keep going up. And guess what, guys? I didn't spend much money at all. All I'm spending is $5 a day. Most of the traffic is coming from other people, bringing people to me. It's like your friend telling your friend, hey, you need to check this stuff out. You know, the traffic that I kind of concentrate on in this business model, let me give you a quick, okay, so I'm going to take this out. Hopefully you guys already seen this. Okay, let me just refresh this real quick. I'm going to give you a quick analogy, okay? So let's say you wanted to buy a camera. Since we're talking about my wife shoot videos, right? I went to Best Buy earlier. I needed to buy a mouse. Okay, I bought what's called the Magic Mouse, which is the iMac mouse, because the one that I had, for some reason, is just, my kids messed it up. It's not working. So I went to Best Buy and I bought a mouse, right? It's the Magic Mouse. This mouse was $90. It's the Apple mouse. It cost me $90. But while I was in there, right? So let me just, so I'll make the mouse picture. Okay, this is what the mouse look like. Well, it's a wireless one. It doesn't have the wire. So I went over there. I bought this mouse for $90, $99, right? But while I was in there also, I saw some other mouse that was not Apple brand. There was like $40. There was some of them that was like $40. And there was another one that was not an Apple brand, and that one was $297. And I didn't buy that one because I just wanted to get the mouse, kind of get the similar one to the one that I had. You just get things rolling, right? So I ended up buying this one. Now there's one for $40 here, and there's one for $297 here, right? Now, when you go to Best Buy, there's people that's working in Best Buy, the people that's working there. So you have the teller, you know, the person that takes the money from you when you finish buying, but you have the people that's on the floor. Okay, the salesman, they kind of on the floor, they make money to commissions. They get paid per hour, but some also makes money to commissions. They have to come and address you and kind of answer your questions and stuff like that. Now, if I was to ask this guy, hey, which mouse I should buy? You know, I have this Apple computer. I'm about to host a webinar tonight. For some reason, my kids mess up my mouse and I need a new mouse, right? Then he comes to me and say, Cater, you should buy this one for $297. What do you think I'm gonna think? Someone drop a comment. What do you think I'm gonna think, right? This guy, he's a salesman. He works for the store. Obviously, he's trying to get commissions, right? He's trying to get me to buy the most expensive stuff so his commissions could be bigger, right? That's what I would be thinking. But let me give you scenario number 2. Scenario number 2 now. We have another customer inside of the store. And this customer came to me and saw me buy the mouse, right? And say, yo, bro, I had the same problem with you. The Apple stuff, man, for some reason it's not working. But guess what? I bought this mouse for $297. It is the best mouse ever. Not only this thing allow me to just click on the computer, but you can select 3, 4, 5 screen at the same time. I've never used anything like this. I can write on the mouse. You don't even need a keyboard no more. This stuff is that legit. You can speak to it. It's freaking amazing. And that person is a customer. They got nothing to gain. What do you think I'm gonna do after I get the referral from that customer? I'm gonna buy that mouse, right? Because that person has nothing to gain. This is called referral-based marketing, right? Traffic. So this is referring me, someone who actually seen something, they refer me and they say, hey, this is the most amazing thing. You got to check it out. Like, you got to buy this stuff. That's why word of mouth is still the most powerful way of marketing. Still now. Because the trust factor is already established. I don't have to convince them. They're already on board because they've seen the results. So therefore, I'm more likely going to trust this person than I am to trust this person for different reason, right? Hopefully that's making sense. All right, Chris says, yeah, you're right. All right, cool. So now, here's the deal. Now, when you look inside of this group here, I'm going to show you here real quick. You can see all these people that's coming in. A lot of them are being referred by their friends saying, yo, you need to check it. I'm going to add you inside of this group. This is the craziest group. You need to get in. You need to get in. Right? You start building a brand where you start getting people to actually add their friends and people to come in the group. Now, how do we build this group? Okay, so we're inside of a niche. Let me give you the story. This is me kind of showing you, but just for the privacy of the person, I'm actually gonna the person that actually kind of open up my mind the first time that I actually seen this done was someone named Jubril. And Jubril, he's an online marketer. Some of you probably know him. And back in the days, he was working with somebody else. And they had a group that has over 400,000 people. I didn't understand the power of group. I didn't understand the power of monetization and none of that stuff. I just knew that they had a group of 400,000 people. And 100,000 of those people was paying them $9 a month on a group. And I'm like, whoa, now 100,000 people paying you $9 a month? But that's $1 million. That's $900,000 a month. That's crazy. I just could not fathom myself or understand how this was possible until I started doing it myself. Okay. So now, okay. So how do I get those people here? What I did, if you pick out a niche. So let's go back to bring that. Let me bring the board. So we need to pick out a niche. Okay. Pick out a niche. So my wife, she's in the wedding niche. Wedding, DIY. You know, give me some niches. Some of you say photography earlier. I'm going to take from some of you. Some of you say internet marketing. Okay, that's a big niche. Okay, give me some hobbies, you know, some other niches. Give me some other niches, guys. Parenting. Boom. Shout out to Raquel. She's in the parenting niche also. So let's see what I got from you guys on side of the webinar. Okay, we got parenting, we got crochet, we got wedding planning, we have testimonials, we have, okay, e-commerce. Okay, so got a few. So we got parenting, we got, okay, what else we got? Gardening, graphic designing, okay, okay. Let's do interior designing. Shout out to Chris who wants to do interior designing. Okay, we have the real estate niche. Okay, I'm giving you some on top of my head right now. Okay, we have, what else? Believe this or not, I'm gonna put Dollar Tree here, and I'll tell you why in the future. Okay, Dollar Tree niche. Stay to the end of this video, and I'll tell you why. And Dollar Tree is a store, but why the hell would it be a niche? Okay, couponing. Okay, I know this doesn't make sense, but those are actually niches. We have crafting. It don't make sense, but it's actually where people are spending money. What else? Throw some stuff at me. Okay, we have tech. Tech can be break down into so many different ways, right? Camera, computers, and, you know, gaming. You know, there's so many different niches. Okay, all right, so pick out a niche. So we done with that. So now we picked out a niche. What I did, guys, let's say, for example, let's see what niche we have. We have someone that says dog niche. Okay, I have someone that's actually in the dog niche also. Pet, dogs, cat. Okay, so we'll just put pets to make it shorter. All right, so now let's go on Facebook and let's take one of our niches, and we're gonna do some research. This is how you get started. Okay, so you do some research. Let's say we was gonna go into graphic designing, because we're not trying to reinvent the wheel, guys. We're trying to just find what's already working. So graphic designers, what I'm doing right now, I'm looking for Facebook groups. Okay, so I'm looking for where the traffic is. Look at that. You might say, well, get a graphic designer. It's not that many people with graphic designing. Like, no. You know, don't get into your feelings when it comes to niche. Do your research, because the money is in the research. Because you would be thinking like, oh, nobody is into that niche. This is just because you don't have interest into it doesn't mean that it doesn't have a huge niche into it. So let's look at graphic designer, for example. This group has 167,000 people, 10 plus posts a day, 122K. I'm looking for anything over, you guys see the group that I showed you guys earlier. We only have, it's not that many. And look at the interaction. Let me show you the interaction, because I kind of showed you guys just the inside of the group. But let me show you the type of interaction just with a small group, not even a big group, nothing with over 100,000. Just 17,000 people in a group, but that is very specific to a niche, that is very catered. Let's look at some of the posts in here. Let's look at the interaction for the day. Like, I haven't been in a group at all today. Look at this. 2 hours ago, look how many likes it got. 490 likes, 88 comments. That's not from me. That's not from my wife. Matter of fact, we haven't logged into this group at all for the whole day. But there's 490 people that likes this. 88 comments on a random person post, not our post, somebody in the group. Let's look at this video. 357 likes, 186 comment. Let's keep scrolling down. 6 minutes ago, this one is getting some likes. I'm sure it's gonna get a lot of likes. This one, 200 likes and interaction, 168 comments. This is just in one niche, guys. And mind you, what I'm showing you right now can be done in so many different niches. Now, I showed you the graphic designing, which I haven't even joined into those groups yet, because we're doing graphic design. Now, earlier, we put up the niches. We talk about photography. You can do your homework and find something that you have interest in. Something you have interest in will make it a lot funner, because this is what you love. You're passionate about it anyway. It's not like, you know, if you want to do it straight for the money, also you don't have no passion, hey, go for it. Like, but I'm saying if you have a passion, it just makes it a lot more interesting. you know, and if you have the skills in it, it just makes it a lot more interesting. Okay, so now we could do wedding, we could do photography, we could do parenting, we could do the search for any of those. Now we find all these groups. Now all I gotta do is join these groups. Now once I join these groups, I just want to see what are the viral posts inside of the group. Let me show you. We said Dollar Tree earlier. Okay, let's do Dollar General. Yeah, I wish I could have just get inside of the group so you could see. But anyway, look at this group, Dollar General. It has 200,000. I'm gonna join it right now. Okay, now this is traffic. 200,000 people. Okay, this is traffic. This is called traffic. Now, when I come inside of the group, guys, you can see they say watch my YouTube video. So guess what? Facebook has this feature. When you have a group, you can literally ask people questions before they get inside of the group. So you can literally drive traffic to anything. So once you start growing the group, you can literally right from the get-go, if you want to send them to a Shopify store right there and make money, you can. If you want to send them to a YouTube video and get YouTube views on your videos, you can. If you want to get more subscribers, you can. If you want to get more sign up for a site or whatever you're selling, you can literally tell them that right here before they join. The cool part with this, even if they don't answer these things, they're still gonna get added to the group. So it doesn't matter. This is just an extra way for you to be able to pick up income, pick up, I don't know, subscribers, whatever you want. You want them to subscribe to your list, you can tell them, hey, subscribe to my list, whatever. But this guy's asking me to subscribe to his YouTube channel. And then rules, do not discuss with employees what we're sharing in here because it's or you could get banned. All right, cool. So do you agree? Whatever. All right, so I'm gonna click off, okay, exit. But you're gonna see that it still allowed me to join then, even if I don't answer those questions. It's still gonna send me in. Okay, usually in my group, I don't know why now they probably changed the feature, because in my group you can still join then. Oh, okay, see, there you go. I have been approved. Look at that. See, although it's showing you, oh, I didn't answer the questions or whatever, but look, I just got approved. I didn't have to answer no damn question. This is very strategic. So although those people will still get in, but you'll still be able to drive the traffic wherever you want to redirect it to, which is so powerful. You can send it to a Shopify store if you're selling stuff for a store. You can send it to wherever. Now imagine if you're having 200,000 people in a group, how much traffic you're driving to YouTube. You could build a YouTube channel. If all those people, even if out of the 200,000, I'd say, let's say 10% was to subscribe to your channel. That's 20,000 subscribers you would get on a channel. 20,000 subscribers will make you some good money if you have good content. Oh, whatever content. It doesn't even matter. Now, let me get inside of the group real quick. So, what I do, join these groups. What we're looking for, we fishing for viral posts. So viral posts like this one, for example, this one's a while back. This has 17,000 likes. Anything with 1,000 likes is a viral post for me. Like this one, 2,800 likes. What is this? Let's read what this thing says. Okay, now this is just for example purposes, guys. If you're the owner of this group, I'm sorry, I just did this on this webinar, right? This is just for training purposes. I'm not telling you guys to go join his group for the purpose of just doing that, but I'm training you guys, all right? So come here, okay? Rainy pennies. I don't know what this is. Coleman County Food Bank Distribution Center. Turns out today, this is one of the day of the month. My local pantry is distributing. I pulled out already. 52 pennies will be in the hand of this family in the afternoon. I'm overwhelmed with feeling over. So I don't know if this is something they got, but someone is on a mission. But anyway, I'll scroll through like this, my pennies from yesterday. So you would find those posts that has over 1,000, like 2,000 over here, they've already proven to go viral inside of a group. Okay, they've had like 5,000, 10,000. So these posts are viral posts. They've already been tested. See, whenever you're running traffic, what they say, if you used to do e-commerce, or if you've done any, if you've done any Facebook ads, the initial stage is always your testing phase. This is where you test your ads at $5 a day. There was this whole trend going on for months where people was telling people, oh, you need to make money and get rich online is $5 with Shopify and dropshipping, you'll be rich. How many people fell for that one? So $5 a day, right? So $5 a day will get you rich. You just do some free plus shipping and you'll be rich. Bruh, we all know, wish it was that easy, right? So what I could do now with $5 a day, what we're doing right now in the initial stage of $5 a day, let it run for 7 days, is just data gathering. This stage of running ads, whenever you run Facebook ads, all you're doing right there is gathering data. You just want to know, will this stuff, will people interact with it? Will it convert? Will it, will people interact with it? Can it possibly make you money? This is just the stage to get if people like it. Will people share it? Will they like it? Now, when you go to these groups now, you don't even have to do that because you already come here and you can see what people like based on the target. So if I'm inside of a group for, what group we was in earlier? We was inside of a group for web design or designer, the post they like, they share, I already know their community is in love with that post. So therefore, I'm gonna run this post as a $5 ads a day. I already know there's no guessing. I took out the guesswork. There's no more guessing. Oh, maybe this one might work. No, there's no guess. If it's a video, there's no guess. It's already been tested. It's already been tested in that niche. So I'm taking out the guesswork. All right. So you take out the guesswork. You go on your Facebook. I'm not going to show you how to do Facebook ads tonight. Hopefully you guys know how to run a $5 ads. So you run a $5 ads to a viral post that's already viral. So it's just going to go more viral. Targeting the audience. So you just take a viral post, okay? Targeting the audience at $5 a day. Viral post, $5 a day, targeting the audience in that niche already. So whether you into the cat, dogs, interior designing, whatever. Now, the goal of that post now, this is where it gets really crucial, guys, is for them to come to your Facebook group. Now, the thing with Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and MySpace, wait, I'm in 2004. No MySpace. The thing with Facebook, YouTube, they love to keep traffic on their platform. They hate it. Like if I do a Facebook ads and I put a YouTube link in it, you're gonna see my ad will get no views. And then they still make me pay a bunch of money for it. How many of you actually seen that happen before? Like where you do an ad and you'll send it somewhere else and Facebook literally gives it no traffic. It's like they are enemies. They are life enemies. They will not share with traffic with each other, right? But then you will do a Facebook post and maybe link to your Facebook profile. Then you still get mad likes, share, comments, people see it. Facebook love to keep their stuff on Facebook. That's why if you keep your stuff on Facebook, you will pay way cheaper for traffic than someone who's sending, whether they're sending traffic to a Shopify site, whether they're sending it to Amazon or YouTube or wherever. If it's keeping on their platform, they're gonna give you so much traffic for less money. So literally with $5 a day, we started to add like 40, 50, 100 people every single day with just a single ad, like just $5. I just let that ad run for like a month without touching it because I just wanted to see what this thing was gonna do. We was running other businesses. I didn't really care for this stuff. We was into other things. I just spent $5 a day, just let it run for like a month just to see what the hell would happen. So it started with like 10 members a day. Then and it started doing 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, then 100, then now it's like 200. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy because the ads start picking more momentum. More people start liking that ad. More people start sharing friends. Because remember what we talked about earlier, the word of mouth? They're like, oh my God, you got to join this thing. Yo, you got to get this group. They start tagging their friends. So in our ads, literally we'll tell them, tag a friend. Tag a friend. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you tonight. I'm going to give you all the back. One ad that we run. Okay, so you can see what it looked like. So literally, I'm taking care of traffic for you right now. So you have nothing like, oh my God, I don't know what the hell, like how did you get here? How did the traffic taken care of? And none of that stuff. Okay, so now let's go into Facebook. you to run ads now, you're gonna need a Facebook page. Now, I highly recommend, if you're gonna do this, to build a brand around it. When you build a brand around it, it makes it a lot more powerful because you have a full brand. Okay. Wish my computer wasn't tripping. Hopefully everything's okay now. Come on, computer. All right, so it's no problem. Guys, if you have questions right now, as I'm doing the training, I know I'm kind of going in and stuff, okay? I know I'm going in. If you have questions right now, just go ahead and drop them in the comment, and then I'm going to get them after. For those of you that's on YouTube, I know I'm lagging. It's going in and out. Some of you are telling me. So I'm really sorry about that. Because even on my end, seem to get some lag going on. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here, guys, I'm trying to go to the friend page. I was trying to show you guys an ad. Let me get some feedback. On the page, are you guys good? Are you guys good on the page? Are you guys seeing everything? Yo, bro, you going in. Audio's going in and out. Yeah, bro, your stream is breaking up bad. Ooh, that's bad news. Man, this video keeps going in and out. I can hear. Okay, I think I might have too many things going on. I have the YouTube, I have so many stuff going on all at once right now, and I don't think the computer or my internet, for some reason, for today, I don't want to change the internet right now. I could put it on my phone and I have good internet. I just, you know, computers, they don't cooperate with you when you want them to cooperate the most. So we'll just do the best we can. Hopefully everything is good. And let's see. All right. Bear with me. You're good on the webinar. Okay, the webinar is good. So it's mostly YouTube. All right. So what I'm probably going to do for YouTube, guys, if it's lagging on YouTube, I'm just going to have to maybe upload the video of the webinar, and I might chop the webinar, make it a little bit more presentable. And for those of you that's watching on YouTube, if it doesn't come out as clear as you would want, I can just do I could just do that way. Okay, so let me just close that and kind of open up a new one just to see if it's gonna work better. Okay, let's just go with a new one. Okay, so that seemed to be working a little faster, hopefully. Did I speak too soon? All right, kinda working a little faster. So let me go ahead. I'm trying to see if I can just maybe show you guys an ad and the property of an ad that is needed to actually get the type of results that you're looking for with the Facebook group. Come on. All right, guys, I don't want to stop my internet and disconnect it and reset the internet. That's probably gonna be the best thing. I don't know if it's too many things on the internet right now. Maybe make my kids shut stuff down. It's the first time that's happening on a webinar. Worst time it could happen. But okay, but either way, let's just I'll just tell you, I wish I could have just showed you guys an ad. That would have been easier. It would have makes a lot more sense. But since I can't get the computer to meet with me, we'll just talk about, you know, the ad. Okay, so you just run a Facebook ads. Okay, you run a Facebook ads, and the key would be to tell people to tag their friends. You know, tag their friends, and you know, tag a couple of friends, some people that they can actually, that would be, interested in that. So they will add themselves to the Facebook group. Now Facebook will see that you sending traffic to Facebook, so they don't have no problem with you. They're gonna give you as much traffic as possible because you're sending traffic to a Facebook group. It's no problem with you. So once the traffic start coming in inside of the Facebook group, now your job is to do content. So content, the key is when the people start coming in the group, they're gonna kind of be clueless and lost. They don't know what to do, right? Now the goal is you have to set the trend. You have to tell them, hey, this is what this group is about. This is the type of content we post on a day-to-day basis. This is what you could do. This is what you can't do. Kind of set up the format and the rule. In the beginning, you're more likely gonna have to be the one setting up the pace, posting your stuff. If you was into the Dollar Tree niche, you would be the one saying, hey, I save money on Dollar Tree. Hey, here's the item that I bought today. Hey, this is how much money that I save. And then people will start seeing the pattern and they'll understand, okay, so in this group, I just need to share how I'm, whatever the group could be about. If it's interior designing, they will be sharing, okay, this is the stuff that I designed. This is my design or whatever. So the group will start growing and they start adding people. Okay, they'll start adding people to the group. Okay, so that's how you're gonna start getting the traffic. Man, I hate the fact that I can't get the fan page because I really got some stuff I want to show you guys on the fan page. Really do. Okay, so you're gonna start a fan page so that you can actually run your ads. Come on, Facebook. Come on, internet. Okay, this too shall pass. We got to get through this one, guys. We got to get through this one. All right. So, all right. So, here's what I'm going to do. All right. Since my internet is like acting really bad, okay, really up, what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna talk about the Facebook page, okay, for traffic. So once you start growing the Facebook group, now you can literally get a Facebook page which finally comes up at last. This page finally come up. It's like, wow. I think it might be the streaming. I might have to cut the streaming of YouTube and just do the webinar. So I'll put the rest on YouTube. I'll put the full thing on YouTube because it's recording. So it'll make it a lot easier. Let's see if I cut some stuff loose. It'll make it a lot easier. Let's see what we got. We have all right, someone says just make a recording. Just finish the recording and we can actually post it in here. Okay, guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording on YouTube. I'm gonna stop the stream on YouTube, and maybe that'll give us some leeway. Okay, and I'll just for those of you that's watching on YouTube, what you could do, I'm gonna have the I'm gonna put everything up after, so it'll be a lot easier to follow because this internet is killing me. Okay, because I could go without the fan page and just show you, since this is what's not loading, but I really wanted to show you the strategy for the fan page. Okay, do the strategy for the fan page, kind of show you one ad as an example so you guys can actually kind of get the concept. Okay, so now that it loads up after hours of finally loading, so hopefully that you guys